Hi, my name is Nathan Rencher. Today I'm going to talk to you about credit, the importance of credit, what we do with credit, how we obtain credit, and probably what we're going to do with our credit once we graduate from college. So to start off, I'm just going to dive right in, tell you a little bit about how I've seen credit impact my life. A few years ago, I was graduated high school. I didn't have a super high paying job. I had a decent job. But I also was working on credit, and I wanted a vehicle, so I went and bought a truck. I didn't have 15 grand to buy a truck, I feel like most of us college students don't have that, and so I had to go to the bank and get an auto loan. With that auto loan, since I've been building my credit since high school, I was able to get a really great interest rate. That's the importance of credit, is that I was paying about a 3% interest rate versus the normal person is going to pay anywhere between 5 to 7% on their interest rate with an auto loan. And a lot of people, honestly, can't even get approved for an auto loan because they don't even, one, either have credit, or two, they just don't have the greatest of credit where a bank will give them a loan. So that's very important. I was able to save a few $100s to even like $1,000 with having a 3% interest rate. This is going to save you a lot of money. And that was just my personal experience with credit, starting from kind of a younger age, and I've had to use it a lot more in the past few years. So that's exactly what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about why credit is necessary. We've probably all seen this kind of chart, whether at a financial institution, a bank, anything. So this is going to range from anywhere between like 500 to 800 of a credit score. So the way you get that is by building your credit. So you have to take out a loan, apply for a credit card, any various of those things. They're going to start to impact your credit. And the biggest thing is you got to make sure that you're paying on them, obviously, because that's how you're going to continue to build your credit and not have high balances. So why is credit necessary? Well, credit generates freedom. It gives you the ability to go and buy a car because you have credit, where a lot of people aren't able to buy a car because they can't get approved for a loan. It could be as simple as getting a home security system. A lot of people have to get finance for that, and to protect your home. And if you don't have good credit, you can't get approved for that. And there's a million other things out there that you use credit for. So credit generates freedom. What is another reason why credit is necessary? It's because credit generates employment. So, a lot of big companies, especially once they graduate from college, to even apply for there, they look at your credit to see, are you a responsible person? Do you know what you're doing with your finances? And so many other things. And it also depends on what type of job you're applying for. What is the biggest benefit to having good credit? Credit generates a living. I think once we're all done with college, we all want to buy a home. I mean, who doesn't? And the only way you can do that is with credit. A lot of people, they have to use co-signers, such as like a parent, a best friend, or something like that, because they're not able to get a mortgage loan from the bank to buy a home. And there's no way any of us have $150,000 to $300,000 in the bank to buy a home. So that's the biggest thing, is that you really need credit to buy a house. And so that's just my thoughts and feelings on the three main things that credit will give us. So let's just review that really quick. So credit generates freedom, creates the ability to go and purchase the things that we want, purchases that we need. Credit generates employment. That's the biggest thing, is that you can be able to make a lot more money if you have good credit. And the last thing is that credit generates a living, or living circumstances. We all want to be on a home. We want to be out of our parents' house, and a big factor of that is going to be credit. So credit definitely is necessary. We have to have it. And that's everything that I have for you today. So go out, fix your credit. If you don't know how, there's many people that can do that for you. You can simply go to your own bank and be able to ask a banker how you can improve your credit. And so go do that.